Hi, I'm Bert Hagee. I'm the Director of Market Development for Piedmont Plastics. Where the industrial space comes into play, we took a broad stroke and we did it on purpose. It encompasses a lot of things. I mean, everything from oil and gas to automotive manufacturing, tier 1 supplier type manufacturing, parts manufacturing, food and beverage equipment manufacturers. It could be medical, it could be aerospace. All of those markets are encompassed in our industrial space. Engineered plastics are simply materials that we can machine into bushings, gears, sprockets, you name it, that outperform the traditional metal components. So in the industrial space, a lot of times what we find is metal products are typically, they have to be maintained and serviced in terms of greasing and lubricating on a regular basis, where most of your plastics, your engineered plastics, do not. And also, metals are heavy. And a lot of times we find that because that part's heavy, depending on the application that it's in, it takes more power to generate or to work, make the machine operate, versus a plastic part, which is maybe a third of the weight of that same part made out of steel or made out of aluminum. So a lot of times we have the ability to decrease weight, decrease maintenance, and the real big thing is to decrease downtime. Downtime's a big deal in industrial space. So one of the things that we're always looking to do is find out how often do you have to replace that particular part. And if we could offer you a part that you would only have to replace, let's say, a third of the time, would you like to know about it? You used to make a bushing out of brass. Well, we can make that out of PEEK today, and possibly, depending on the application, decrease your downtime, increase your wear life, decrease your maintenance cost, and your overall cost of ownership. So that's where that performance comes into play. So anytime that we're out there in the industrial space and we're promoting our engineered plastics, our performance plastics, we're looking to outperform whatever the traditional product is being used today. Sometimes it's another plastic product, right? So it could be the person's using UHMW today in an application, and then they're replacing that part every 3 months. And we say, hey, you know what? We could change that to PEEK, and you'll only replace it every 2 years. And every day, our specialist team are out there and they're calling on those industries. Forestry is another. So they're calling on those industries and they're looking for opportunities to bring value to the customer, to introduce them to a product or to a method that they otherwise either didn't know about or hadn't been introduced to, and so that we can possibly bring a solution to help them run more efficiently, less downtime, less maintenance time than they're currently receiving through their traditional products. That business is handled at every Piedmont location. We stock these products, they're standard, but really traditional to plastics distribution. When you think of engineered plastics, it's kind of where it started years ago. So UHMW, nylon, acetyl, those materials are stocked at our Piedmont locations across the U.S. If you have a need or there's an application that you need help with, give us a call. We'd love to hear from you.